I finally finished the conversion of my van and let me show you a little bit of the result. That's right, I finished my van. Because I do not have that much nature back at home, I decided to bring the home with me wherever I go, so I can do what I love, practicing bushcraft skills and live closer to nature. The idea was to build the ultimate survival van where I can bug out into the woods for days or even weeks. But at the same time, it still feels like home. It has to have that cabin feeling. So let's see how I did and what can still be improved. One of the first things I did was rip everything out and give it a good deep cleaning. Next, I insulated everything with sound deadening insulation and a 30mm foam mat and a cheap fleece wool to fill up the gaps. The difficult to reach places I filled with expansion foam. After that, it was time to put the walls back in and make a cozy ceiling out of wooden planks. I installed some curtains for the extra privacy and stealthiness, but there was only one problem with my design. Doing what I do best, I just ignored it and moved on to the next part, skirting boards. I gave it a burnt look and glued it onto the van. The next part is what I dreaded the most, making a desk / kitchen / everything. I was afraid my noob carpentry skills would really show in this. I used some old flooring planks that I had laying around as a countertop and nailed and glued everything in position. And installed the kitchen sink with running water through a simple foot pump I installed. Apart from it being absolutely crooked and wobbly, I'm happy with how it looks. Next on the list, the bed, and for that I gathered some inspiration from another great YouTube channel, Fandabidozi. The multi-purpose use of this bed is astounding, having it slide open into different parts so you can make a couch or larger bed from. So I needed to make me one of those. I felt a lot more confident on this one after learning a ton on building the desk. I was in absolute machine mode and finished the bed in no time, that until... After doing some adjustments, now it worked like it should. I screwed everything into place and added some handles for ease of use. After installing it, I was genuinely surprised it actually worked as intended. While working on my bed, the solar panels and the power station arrived. I chose for foldable solar panels of 200 watts. Instead of a fixed one you have to screw on the roof. This gives me more flexibility to use my solar panels, like in off-grid situations in the woods or when I need access to power in other remote places. Having the battery installed meant I could work on the lights. Ta-da! I just glued on actually just a LED strip out here and I'm very glad how it turned out. It's a warm light and you can't really see the light where it's coming from, so I'm very happy with the result. What do you think? Now for the finishing touches, I wanted to make a little shelf or... Okay, I haven't decided what its use will be, but I just thought it might look neat. I scorched it and used the wall shelf bracket as a support. And now for the moment you have all been waiting for, the name reveal of my van. The winner! Van Solo. I finally finished the conversion of my van and let me show you a little bit of the result. There we go. That's about inside. We got ourselves a little sink with a crane attached to it for water, and it works through a foot pump down here. You can see the pipes running through it, and that's about the clean water. It's about 15 liters, and that's about the dirty water, also the same amount. And you can drive it about with this foot pump. You simply just press it and it sucks up the water from the clean water up to here, and it falls down the drain back to the dirty water that I can simply detach and just throw it out in nature. So next on the list is just the lighting. It's a simple LED strip, as you can see, but you can see it from here, so I think it's very neat, and it's powered from this battery. It's a powerful battery, about 1440 watt hours. Not sure the exact specifics, but it's a very powerful battery that would do very well in an outdoor situation. Here I store the solar panels. I got a little bit of space left here to store the solar panels, and we have here a little shelf for like cables and such. Nothing too important, but yeah, that's quite cool too, I guess. Then we have a little clothes hanger here. Yeah, of course, to hang clothes from, jackets from, stuff like that. So, and under the bed we actually have some space left for examples, to store shoes or anything and whatnot under here, and it's very conveniently you can just slide it out whatever you need it. I also made like this little space that would fit like a little bit of a desk space to work from, to work on the laptop, paperwork, do some reading, stuff like that. We do also have some extra storage space with some wooden boxes I installed. It's quite a lot that can get in there for groceries and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting, and there's an empty space here, and there's going to be a little bit of a fridge, so I can cool at least a couple of amounts of things here when I want to cook. But yeah, so that's still missing. That's I ordered it, but it's gonna take a while, I guess. Just as I was editing this video, my fridge arrived, and I didn't plan on doing this, but if you look at it, it fits perfectly in this space where I would have put my legs when working on the desk on my laptop or something. So that fits perfectly in here. And one cool thing is that you can take out the boxes from this side too. So if you would need something, you can stuff it in there, and it's also available on the other side. I hope to see you on the next video, where I will take out this van for a test trip. Stay tuned.